Oh my gosh, look! It's Arathi Basin weekend. Let's go!
What is it?
What? This server is full! And there's only one game going. What's going on here? There's no one over there. People are just hovering over here where there are 24 games of Alterac Valley going on. Now, if you go to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there will be more than 100 Alterac Valley games going on. But there will only be one or two Arathi Basin games going, even when people are not capped. And the reason is it's a numbers game. It comes down to efficiency. I hope that when people are done ranking, we see people have an interest in playing Arathi Basin and Warsong Gulch. So let's compare the North American realms of Classic Era and Fresh Anniversary, right? On Fresh Anniversary, you have 46,000 players, roughly evenly split, like 23,000 for Horde and Alliance. On Classic Era, the total population instead of 46,000 is 6,000. So there's 40,000 more players playing on Anniversary than on Classic Era. So how many Arathi Basin games are going right now on the Arathi Basin weekend on Era?
Greetings.
We have one game also going.
Be careful.
So you might be wondering, if you have 46,000 people and 6,000 people, why is the same amount of games going? Wouldn't you think that there would at least be more games going? And I'm aware, I'm filming this Monday morning, afternoon. It's afternoon for me, might be morning for other people. So I know it's not the best time, but on Saturday and Friday, there was not a lot of Arathi Basin games going on Anniversary. Peak prime time, there was only like 5, 6, 7 games right? Not a lot of games. So why is that? Well, it comes down to the changing needs of the players, right? And it's the ranking system. The old ranking system, only a small amount of people could rank, right? Only a small amount of people could rank. And so the masses of people queuing for Battlegrounds, Warsong Gulch, Arathi Basin, Alterac Valley, they knew they could not rank. If they wanted to get past that rank 8, they probably would need to be playing 50 hours a week, to get 800, 900,000 honor. When I was getting rank 9, I needed to get like 900,000 honor. It was kind of crazy. And so people were queuing up to just play some games, but ranking was not on the table for most people. Only a small amount of people could get rank. And so because honor per hour was not the determining factor, and instead just playing for some fun was all they cared about, a lot of people were queuing Arathi Basin and Warsong Gulch. And also, they just, in 2019, they hadn't done it for a long time. So when Arathi Basin came out, the masses queued up. It was crazy. So many people were playing it. But now on Anniversary, no one is, because it's not efficient honor per hour. Now, I just want to say, before I get chirped here about, my full bis Thunderfury Rogue being neutral, and I'm neutral as well on Fresh. My main here, who was rank 13. I had 100,000 honor kills, but Blizzard made a weird update and they lost track of about 70,000 honor kills. My warrior is exalted across the board on all of the PvP factions. So I have PvP'd my fair share. I just want you to be aware of that before you chirp my rogue for being neutral. Yes, I have too many characters, and I do want to play in PvP on them more, on both Era and Fresh. And once I'm rank 14, I'm going to be doing a lot more PvP. And the kind of games I enjoy are the long, slow games. Those 30-minute Arathi Basins where like, ooh, we barely won that game. That's fun, where you're really slugging it out. 5 capping, boom, 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 boom. That's not fun for you or the person getting 5 capped. It really isn't. With you and your team just rolling people, in my opinion. The games that are bad for honor per hour are really fun. But what's good for honor per hour is not particularly fun. Running north, Kecker, Drecker, Kak, just these Zerg strategies, 5 cap Arathi Basin, it's not that much fun. It's just good honor per hour, which is good for your mental sanity. But in order to actually have those fun games where there's some competition, some rivalry, you got 2 really good flag carriers and you're just duking it out, those are fun games. And I hope they come back when people are quote unquote done ranking. But that's really it. It's a numbers game. It's people cannot afford to play those games. If you win a 1 hour Warsong Gulch, no one in that game is winning if you're not capped for honor. Some guildies of mine, they were running an Arathi Basin pre-made and they're still not capped. And now they're stressing, man. They're stressing because they have to keep on PvPing today. When I've been capped for days, I kick my feet up, I'm chilling, it's easy, I'm capped, low stress, feeling good. And they're like, shoot, man, we spent like 20 hours in Arathi Basin waiting on long queues, and just that ain't it, as people are saying these days. And that's essentially what has caused the death of, I think, Arathi Basin and Warsong Gulch, is the shift in player needs. Now you have a massive group of people who want 500,000 honor. They work from home, or they just have a limited amount of time. They're going to AFK, Alterac Valley, run with the pack while they're sending emails, or they're, in what limited free time they have, they're going to try and get the most honor per hour that they can, and that's going to be Alterac Valley. Because nearly everyone in my guild, and my guild's a casual guild, is getting rank 14. Whereas on Classic Era, people are already rank 14. They have all the best gear. And if they're going to PvP, yeah, they'll do some Alterac Valley. But they just like Warsong Gulch and Arathi Basin, even though it's a smaller amount of people, they'll just play those games for fun instead of honor. So you've got some people who want to just play it because they like it, and other people who are just playing it as a means to an end. And Alterac Valley is that means to the end. If you want honor, you're going to be deep in the snowy hills of Alterac, man. You're going to be running south or running north. Pick your poison, man, whatever faction you are. That's just the reality of it right now. And I hope it can change. Blizzard needs to increase the honor per hour of those other battlegrounds in some capacity. I enjoy them, and I'll be playing them more. Once I'm rank 14, the amount, like, instead of having 50 hours of me just needing to like go crazy in Alterac Valley because I'm ranking 2 characters, now I can just play Arathi Basin, Warsong Gulch. I can queue game on Fresh. I can go queue game on Era. I can just play the things I want to play. But for now, we do the North Dwarf. What do you think? What could bring back these fantastic battlegrounds where true champions are made. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a sub and a comment. Catch me live on my Twitch channel, Dwarf Lord TV, to connect with me or say hi to me in game on any of my characters. Dwarf Lord out.
And they say that the Dwarf Lord could save us. I'm not gonna pave here and wait. I'll hold on to the beard of the Dwarf Lord. Watch as we heroic leap away.